Trade review of this Nasdaq trade. So I first of all placed a trade here, and I later added to it. I was actually not focused on the chart at that moment. So, and there was a news release somewhere around here. So my stop loss, I was on 2 minutes time frame. That was an error too. So I was not supposed to be locking around the 2 minutes time frame. You understand? But long story short, first entry, I placed both stop loss too tight, a form of break even, and I got stopped out. But laterwards, after further confirmation on 30 minutes and 1 hour time frame, I gained the confidence again to enter back right here and held it for about 2 3 days, closing the trade here. First of all, closed about 80% of the trade here, and another about no, yeah, about 30% here, and close the rest here. So price later, as you will later see, price later ranged a lot around this level before finally hitting the target I was aiming for. So let me just down to the review on TradingView. So first off, from the daily time frame, I think I saw my something that convicted me, gave me conviction about the trade a lot on the daily time frame. So this was, I entered a trade on this day, on Monday, and price, I came in at New York session, and when I saw price, it was at this level. It was at this level. And number one, why did I mark this? This is a form of POI I look out for, and this is a daily fair value gap. Daily what? Fair value gap here. And seeing all of that, I had the confidence to go on the lower time frame, and this is form of a range high or swing high. On 4 hour, it's more obvious that this is a solid draw on liquidity, this equal highs. So I placed that as a long-term target. It was very ambitious, a very ambitious trade. On the lower time frame, this is the higher time frame fair value gap, and here price was around here, as I said, when I placed this trade, or when I saw this trade idea. So this was also a form of what? Sell side liquidity sweep for me. So seeing all of that, I went lower to the 1 hour time frame. When I first of all saw this trade idea, I I first of all, of course, I first of all entered here, and I entered from 15 minutes structure. I don't want to go down to the 15 minutes, but that first entry, it failed because of, not because of strategy, it failed because of fear. So I later entered again at this change state of delivery confirmation, and using the 30 minutes what fair value gap. There is a fair value gap here. So actually I placed my entry at the high of this bearish candle. So there is an inverse fair value gap here as well. An inverse fair value gap right here is where I saw it, and just place my entry at, on TradingView, this is how I placed it, but on my broker, this is how I actually placed the entry. So yeah, this is how I actually placed the entry right there. So the trade picked me in. Even on the next day, when I saw price at this place, I saw that this will be the low of that next day when I was holding. So I almost added, I wanted to add to the position here, but what stopped me was that, let me go on the 1 hour time frame. The three drive pattern is very obvious there. So this is a form of three drive what pattern. So that gave off the low of the day for that second day. I think this was on Tuesday. Yes. So when I saw price here, I had opportunity price here. So I wanted to add to it, but I was already holding trades on GBP USD and a lot of I've already scaled into on Euro USD. So that would be too much exposure on my side when it comes to risk management. And on this day we had this impulse, then later this, then the next day was our that night, the night of this day was when the next day was when I finally closed somewhere around here. Then as you saw in the beginning of this video, so finally on Friday we hit the target of what that I was aiming for. Very successful trade. And yeah, that's the end of this review. Keep it simple.